guy with the worst genetics in history, the Hobbit, who had to blast, is like mad at The Rock because he doesn't have to take hardly anything and looks like a Greek god.
I think The Rock needs to come out and talk about it. I'll be honest with you. I'll be totally honest with you. So he used to be here in Tampa. Big Roddy and them used to train with him all the time. Like, we know he's had 2 gyno surgeries, so we obviously know you've used PEDs. I think that maybe talking about it would.
You got the Hobbit going. The Rock, who's in his mid-50s, I think, is on more stuff than ever. So then you got these guys that are so idiotic and dumb, like the Hobbit, saying that it's like, wait a minute, hold on. A guy that's been genetically monster his whole life,
of course,
is doing now as much as a pro bodybuilder.
No, you're an idiot. I don't think that.
So it's going to be like you said. Well, if The Rock comes out and says it, okay. And then Jeff made the point the other day. He goes, "Oh, but is that all you're doing now?" It's like, well, I'll guarantee if The Rock is doing anything, it's TRT. It's a small dose. Well, how can you be that big? He's a big person, you idiot.
He is. He's always been big. That's what I'm saying. Genetics.
The guy with the worst genetics in history, the Hobbit, who had to blast, is like mad at The Rock because he doesn't have to take hardly anything and looks like a Greek god. It's like, that's where it comes down to.
Yeah, I mean, I think that you're damned if you do and damned if you're not.
Yeah,
right? It's you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. Yeah. Right, like one way or the other. I mean,
and that's the thing. I think the one thing that you and I want people to understand is get your blood work done, find out, and do the bare minimum. Yes. And that way you can do it for 30, 40, 50 years, whatever it is.
Absolutely.
And you'll be healthy. Now, will it give you these kind of people that walk around like Greek gods physique? Don't know. I don't know your genetics. And I'm not going to argue the point. Maybe it will for somebody. And then like for the Hobbit, he has to take a whole bunch of stuff to even look below average.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping everybody else out here at least gets the blood work done, gets healthy is the most important thing.
Right.
Gets healthy. And don't abuse it. Don't abuse either of these things. Don't abuse the TRT and don't abuse the Ozempic.
No, definitely not. I mean, listen, man, I've came across, I don't care how much you take. Like, you can take the whole table's worth that I'm sitting at, right? And if you're not doing the right things and you don't have the right, you're never going to look like that. I don't care what you take. So I wouldn't be basing it on anybody else. It'd be based on what my goals are, what I'm trying to achieve, and be realistic about things. I mean, I literally had some guy, he was 170 pounds. He came in the office and he's like, I'm like, all right, so like, what's your goals or whatever? And he told me, he's like, I'm going to be 270 pounds. And I'm going to get to the Olympia stage. And I literally had to tell the dude, Mike, I'm like, listen,
it's not the place for you.
I'm all about support for you, bro. And like, we'll help you out to a certain extent. But there's no way that you're going to gain this amount of weight. I mean, you're going to have to do some pushing, man, and it ain't going to take a year. There's no way that just try to be realistic with them, because you don't want somebody to hurt themselves either trying to hit an unrealistic goal, right? If you said, I'm going to put on 10 pounds of muscle in the next 2 years, cool. Like, I think you could do that for sure. Let me help you out with that. But if you're talking about, 120 pounds extra, there's no way. There's no way. And you can take everything. You can take Test, Tren, Winstrol, Oxandrolone, Nandrolone, everything. You just throw it everything out, and there's no way it's going to happen. So
yeah,
I just think it's crazy.
All right, what do we got here? Hull?
All right.
Hull Jam.
How do I make sure not to get any ligament or joint injuries from repetitive motions in sports?